Yeah, well, software production is much more of an art than a science. At the time we were at Macworld, our box was in production, and we were actually planning to ship the product in 2 weeks. We certainly had no interest in lying to our customers and getting people annoyed at us, which was actually the end result. People getting annoyed at us, not us lying to them. But as I said, software being an art and not a science, it's very hard to predict when things will get finished. There were a couple of factors that made Marathon take a lot longer than we thought it would. One was we realized that there were a few things that we can do to make the Marathon experience a lot more enjoyable for everyone. This included restructuring a little bit the way the game works to make the one-player levels more interesting. We didn't really realize this until we started playtesting the one-player levels, which was what was left to do before we shipped, which was, a 2-week process. Once we started doing that, we realized, well, hey, we can add these, we can change things a little bit this way, and this is going to make this a much better product. And it was our judgment call to make, and that's the call we made. And since we did that, we had to redo all the one-player levels, which takes a long time. Making a level on Marathon, it's like building a house in a CAD program. So you can imagine doing 40 houses in the CAD programs take a little bit of man hours. So that's kind of what delayed the release of the game with that. Well, it's probably a little of each. The demand and the excitement about Marathon, a little more than we can handle. I mean, that's obvious. We were set up pretty much to handle the kind of demand that we had with Pathways, but Marathon is about, the pull-through. The customer demand for Marathon is about tenfold what it was for Pathways. And that was a little bit too much for us to handle. And so there's been delays as the result of it. We've been producing probably around 3,000 units a day from our warehouse, and that's just not enough to keep up with the initial demand and what we're selling right now. So we're hiring more people. We got a new assembly house online, and we are growing. And yeah, it hurts in some respects, but we can't complain.
Yeah.